Hi, in this video, I want to share a simple tool that has been very useful for me and which I believe might be very useful in assisting those people who have had the unfortunate experience of witnessing certain events in their lives that are still stuck in their visual memory, events that are so horrible that they'll just rather erase from their minds. You know how sometimes you close your eyes and you just want peace and quiet, and you think of an event, and that event was so, bad that you still cannot believe that just by your perception with your inner eye, you still feel jarred, you still feel uncomfortable. Events that happened in your life that still take you out of balance just because you cannot believe that you saw that thing happening in your life. You know, those kinds of things, those horrible, horrible, horrible memories that you need to forget like yesterday. Well, in this video, I'm going to share a simple tool that has been very helpful for me personally, and that I had the pleasure of witnessing in dream time about how this tool was being used. This is a tool that I collected from my dreams. You know, I love dreams, and dreams are usually, for me, one of the greatest source of information. You know, I witness certain things in my dreams and I see how things are done, and then I collect the dreams and bring them into this world, and then I use them for my life, for myself, and then I also share them with others because I feel like, we just have to go collect those things. We collect those memories that we've forgotten. We bring them back here and we share them with others. That's just how it is. And it's just so beautiful. Remembering all these tools, remembering how to apply things, remembering the simple ways of just doing things so we don't have to go through a whole process. So if a simple tool can assist, I'm all for it. So that tool is the spiral that starts from the center with a tail that goes straight into the earth. So this is what happened in my dream. A terrible event was occurring to someone, and this thing was being witnessed by so many people, including little children. I'm not going to mention what that event was, but it was bad, okay? And kids were watching this thing happening. And after the event had occurred, this old man appeared from somewhere and looked at the people who were witnessing this event. And he realized how much of an impact what they had seen was going to have in their lives. And he showed them this sign of a spiral with an arrow going towards the earth. And he said to them, visualize that event for the last time and spiral it out from your mind's eye with the tail of the spiral going into the earth to transmute that image into light. The spiral was supposed to come from the mind's eye, the memory bank, spiral outward, straight with the tail into the earth, and allow the earth to transmute that nasty image into light, to transform it into light, into something else. So that guy said this to those people. You witness an event that's so horrible, to take it out of your memory, spiral it out, visualize it, spiral it out, and let the tail go into the earth for transmutation into light and love. I understood at that point that action of spiraling out an unwanted image, an horrible image from your field, from your energy field, and transmuting it and making sure the tail of the spiral goes down into the earth is a very transformative energy, an energy that transmutes the unwanted memories, visual memories, into light and love. And I believed it. I believed it. You know, when you get these kinds of informations from dreams, I realized that when you trust that information, when you believe that information, more information is revealed. Follow your intuition. Maybe this was a very specific thing for me, but I'm sharing it just in case someone recognizes something or remembers something from this particular image that might even be useful for you or for anyone else. Symbols are always very, very particular to people. They're very specific, but at the same time, they're also general in the sense that they can be used to trigger something, to activate something in other people, to remind people of something. So it never really matters. At the end of the day, our job here is to share, 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 and to assist, assist, and assist. And of course, symbols, just by virtue of you observing it right now, changes something. So if you've witnessed anything unfortunate, you might try using this symbol, visualizing that image, and just sending it to Mother Gaia, sending it to Earth, and asking Earth, asking Gaia to transmute it into light and love. We need peace. We need beautiful memories, because this is a beautiful time in this beautiful world. I love you guys, and just keep spiraling everything out into the earth, because we are supported. I'll see you next time. Stay happy, stay cheerful, stay on top. Mwah. Bye. See you next time.